Hello and welcome to the JournoDAO Discord server. If you're here, you're interested in how journalism and Web3 intersect. JournoDAO is an incubator for projects that transform and rethink the journalism ecosystem. Using Web3 tools, we're building the future of journalism through decentralized newsrooms, on-chain reporting, tokenized ownership, and peer-to-peer distribution. I'm here to help you learn and orient yourself in Discord. It's acknowledged that not a lot of people coming from outside the gaming space or outside the DAO space are really that familiar with Discord, and that's okay. You're not alone. So I was confused when I first jumped into a DAO and had to suddenly figure out how to navigate Discord. So I'm going to help you out here to figure out how to navigate yourself as well. So here's the front page of the JournoDAO Discord server. You may be asked to verify yourself when you first come in the DAO, but a lot of that is pretty self-explanatory. Well, once you come in, the first thing to do is just go to the welcome and rules page, and a lot of DAO servers will have a start here section. This one's called welcome and rules. So here it says, welcome to JournoDAO. We're just getting started around here. Learn more about what this space is in. And it shows a hashtag, what is JournoDAO, which takes you to the channel. And so please take a moment to say hi and introduce yourself. So basically in Discord, right here along the left side, and I will zoom into this for you, there are what's called channels, and there's little drop downs on each channel category. So right here, there's a drop down. It's a tiny little drop down, and it expands out. And wherever you see a hashtag, that's a channel. And so welcome and rules is the first channel. And then we have our channel here called announcements. And let me go ahead and click on that. So no announcements. Okay, here we go. Yeah, we have some announcements. And then what is JournoDAO right here as another channel. And some channels you can write in, and some channels you are not allowed to write in. And it's up to the administrator who is designing the server to decide who has certain access to what channels. And you can even set up levels, and people can be assigned different levels of admin access. And here we have the text channels. So I just contracted it, and I'll expand it again. And here's just a general chat. And you can set up channels for whatever type of functionality you want, or whatever type of topic of conversation you would like. And yeah, that's basically how channels work. So there's the text channels, and then down here at the bottom, you have the voice channels. And in the voice channel, you have a voice chat channel where if you're unable to speak, you can at least type out your thoughts, and people can see that, and as they scroll along while they're in a conversation. As you can see now, there are several people here in a meeting, and you can tell the voice channels by the little speaker icon next to it. And when you click on it, it takes you into the conversation. And right down here at the bottom, you'll see the microphone, and right now it is slashed out in red. That means my microphone is off. And then the headphones means you won't hear anything either. So if you're in a meeting and you get a phone call, all you have to do is just make sure you're muted, and then make sure your headphones are off, so you won't be able to hear the conversation while you're trying to talk on the phone. And it's also polite as well, if you're not speaking in a meeting, to just go ahead and mute yourself. Otherwise, an admin or whoever is running the meeting may have to mute you for the time period of the meeting, for the duration of the meeting. It's been several occasions where people have forgotten that, their mic is on, and they may be in a loud place, and it's just a distraction to the meeting. So that's some etiquette right there to think about. Also, there are things called tags. So if you're going to comment in a channel, you can press @ right here. Let me go back to the screen, the main screen. Okay, so I'm going to comment in this channel, and let me backspace and start this over. Okay, so we'll press @ and if I want to direct a comment to any one specific person, and a lot of different servers have different groups of people. For instance, in another DAO that I'm in, we have guilds. And so I'm part of the audio visual guild. So I would do @AV guild, that would tag everybody in the guild to get a notification to read. However, in this DAO here, we don't have that functionality. However, if I wanted to tag Eric Mack here, I would say at Eric Mack, and then all I have to do is click on his name, and right there, and whatever I have to say would give Eric Mack a ping or a notification, and he would be able to respond to that. I mean, anybody can respond to it. It would specifically single him out for a notification. So one thing about these DAO servers and these Discord servers is when you join them, it's probably a good idea to go ahead and turn off or on whatever notifications you want to hear. And you can do this on a server-wide basis, or you can do this on a channel basis. So for instance, you go on the server and look over here on the left, you'll see all the different servers that I'm a part of. And, so this is how you click on the one that you want to see. And JournoDAO is this one right here. So I right click on the server, and I can mute the server to not get any notifications from the server, or I can go into my notification settings, and by default, whoops. Okay, hold on. Let me see here. Let me go ahead and right click this again, and I go to my notification settings. And then right here by default, it's all messages I get notifications for and mobile push notifications. Now, if you're in a busy server, you might suddenly just get flooded with tons of messages, and it might not necessarily be something that you want. And so your phone will be blowing up all night. You might want to just go ahead and turn off that mobile push notification unless you specifically want to get mobile push notifications for all the entire server announcements. And then sometimes you only want to get at mentioned when somebody is specifically pinging you, like when I demonstrated me tagging specifically Eric Mack. So if I'll only get notifications if somebody tags me specifically. However, you can get role assignments, and then any at mention of any role assignment that you have, you will also get notifications. But this also includes at everyone and at here. Those are two other types of classifications. Let me go ahead and close out of this. At everyone tags everybody in the server. It's generally not a good idea to do at everyone type of messages unless you are an admin or are announcing something server wide that is relevant to everybody. It's just general etiquette. There's no hard or soft rule. It varies depending on which server you're in, but basically it's kind of frowned upon unless you are the admin of the server or have something that pertains to the entire server of people to be at everyone or an at here tag. So at everyone includes everybody that is part of the server. At here includes everybody that is online right then at that time on the server. Okay, so another thing that I would like to cover are threads. So down at the bottom, you can see this little plus sign. Whenever you're typing a message, you're able to put in small picture attachments, or you can put in small sound bites or small videos, as long as they're small enough for the Discord server. But as you can see here, right here, I can upload the file. Or you can create a thread. And what a thread does, instead of creating an entire new channel, that's something only an admin or a certain level of server member can do. You can create a thread, and then within this thread, it will divide itself out, and you can name that thread, and it will allow that thread to be followable and separate, because whenever you have a channel that has a lot of traffic in it, a lot of messages get buried. So whenever you create a thread, it creates a little subcategory that you can follow and only follow the relevant messages to a specific thread topic. And the thread, after inactivity, you can set the length to up to 3 days right here. And after 3 days, it's 1 hour, 24 hours, or 3 days, or 1 week. You can, and see right here, you have to be a level 2 in the server in order to do a week. But after the time period, the thread dissolves and it goes back into the channel in the proper order that the messages came in, but along with everything else. So yes, that's channels. There's the different types of channels, the voice channels, and there is the lounge, which is a type of voice channel in which everybody can talk at the same time. And then a lot of Discord servers will have the auditorium, which has a stage, which the admin and whoever the admin gives rights to be up at the stage, and everybody else is in the audience. And so it doesn't matter if people in the audience have their mic on or not, nobody can hear them until that they are invited to the stage. And all you have to do is just raise your hand and put in a request to go on stage, and then the admin has to allow that person to come up on stage. So that's the difference between a lounge and an amphitheater. Aside from that, I don't really see anything else as far as the JournoDAO that needs to be spoken about, but this kind of gives you a basic rundown of how to get through the JournoDAO Discord server. All right, enjoy your time with the JournoDAO and feel free to hit anybody up with any questions. We are definitely here to help you. Thank you.